What is up, Tank Crew? We're back. Another week, another fish, another episode. And this time, I had mentioned to you guys that I was going to talk about the little bit that I know. The little bit that I know, I'm going to share with y'all. And the best thing that I can share with y'all is that I do a lot of Texas jig a lot with a small weight, either 1/8 to half. Sometimes I do quarters, sometimes I do 5/16. It just depends, but usually I do a lot of Texas jigging. And I wanted to talk a little bit about line, because it has come to my attention. A couple of y'all have asked me how to do and how to change it, how to mix it up. And technically, when you talk about line, you usually talk about the width or like the weight, like a 8-pound line, 16-pound line, well, 15, 17, 20, which the one that I like to use a lot is 15-pound line and 17-pound line. Why? Because for your Texas rig or Texas jig, it's strong. It's strong enough to pick up. I heard the joke like, why you need a 17-pound line for a 2-pound fish? Because what if you catch a 17-pound? Nah, I'm just kidding. What if you catch it, right? You never know. But the whole thing is that if you notice, bass have little teeth, right? And the line, it can cut the line, and it's happened before. So what happens? You get a thick line, and more around this time, which is fall, you start realizing that they start eating shad, and their teeth get even sharper than usual. So the line is not so much for the weight of the fish, but it's more for the contact that it's gonna have with certain things, like wood, like the fish teeth. Those are the two basic ones that I know that it happens. Now, things that happen to me with a heavy line is that whenever you, let's say you get it stuck somewhere, it's hard to pull it off. It's hard to in case it gets stuck, like, you're gonna have to pull. And there's two things: either that line breaks or that fish lure comes hard at you. Do you need a heavy line all the time? No, you don't need a heavy line all the time. But I prefer using between 12 to 17. That's for me the standard. Which, coming up next, you guys are gonna see the fishing, and that at the end I'll give you my spinning reel edition. This was more for your bait caster, which I like to use a lot of heavy duty what's it called? Heavy duty? No, not heavy duty. It's medium heavy, which is what I do with my bait casters for pretty much everything. And I'll talk to you guys about it, about the other styles at the end of the video. Well, thank you guys so much. Let's see what I got. Sí, el one more plus. That's one, baby. That's one for sure. Yes! Woo! Oh, yeah. Oh, ooh. It's pretty nice. Let's go. Woo. Feisty one. Let's go. Woo. Woo. And we're off, baby. Let's go. And that's two. That's two on the new rod. Look at that. Look at that. I said 1.5. That's it. 148, 150. Let's go. There we go. Ah. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Let's go. Mueve la cinturita con un remo. Caught it. And my friend Matthew did tell me to use black because also there's like very tinted here. There's like almost zero visibility. So black is the way to go, guys. What's up? Let's get this going. There we go. Woo! No! No! Gosh. Woo! Oh. Wow. No! Whoa. Mueve la cinturita con un remo. Oh my God. Let's go. Guess I have to get another one now. Okay, I got a bass. I have the smallest stuff ever. Look at that. With the smallest thing ever. It's a crappie jig. Just wanted to try something different, and boom, there we go. That's 2 for today. Let's go, baby. I want to say that maybe this is the one that got away earlier. Let's go. Let's see if we get another one. Well, tank crew, that you saw, I use a bunch of different things, and I even been catching with crappie, which is it's fun, but crappie line it's a little different because of the high visibility. But with that high visibility, talking about that, we use braid a lot, and people tend to I've seen in a lot of videos that they use 50-pound braid and stuff like that. I tried it. It wasn't as easy as it sounds, because the backlash, if you bird's nest that thing, bro, it's hard to get it off. But the way I like to use braid a lot is with my spinning reels. And in the spinning reel, I like to get almost, not the whole thing, pretty much a lot of the braid line. And then I add a fluoro leader. The fluoro leader, it's usually between 8 to 12. Now that's for your finesse styles, your drop shots, your little jigs, everything that has to do with finesse is more towards that type of line, that size of line. And honestly, for me, that's your perfect combo duo. You have your heavy, your heavy line, your heavy bait caster, your medium heavy, and then you have your medium spinning reel, and you have with the braid that I like to use, which is 10 to 15 braid line, and the fluoro with 10 to 12. The knots, I mean, there's tons of stuff on YouTube. There's tons of stuff on Instagram that of the knots. The one that I use it might be the cheap one, but I think they're called a double blot knot, or doctor's double knot, which I don't remember right now exactly which one it is, but it's a simple one. But I do it because of, let's do it fast. If I have the time, like let's say I'm rigging the day before, double uni knot for leader and braid line, perfect. But with that said, you can mix it up. You can have a 10-pound braid line on a bait caster. I don't recommend it. If you're learning how to throw bait caster, I would recommend getting at least a 15-pound fluoro line. Why? Because it's thick enough for you to throw, but it's also thick enough for it to have the weight. A lot of people have asked me like, oh dude, like how do you do it to throw far? I don't think I throw that far, but what I do know is that my bait caster has been getting better as soon as I changed to a heavier line. Like I said, 12, 15, 17. But if you, it's easier to learn to throw a bait caster on fluoro than mono. I rarely use mono now. Maybe there is a thing that I need to start messing around with mono, but I love fluoro line. I have tons of fluoro line because I like it so much. My leader is fluoro. If I could only choose one, I would probably choose fluoro. But let me know what you guys think. What do you guys like? Which line you guys like the most? For me, if I have to choose one for everything, like let's say that's it, Alex, we're only gonna make one line for the rest of our lives, or you're only gonna buy one for the rest of your life, 15 or 12 fluoro line. For spinners, for bait casters, that will be it. But guys, let me know what you guys rig. What is it? What do you guys have on your spinning reels, on your bait caster reels? Later on, I'll be talking a little bit more about bait casters because I have different ones, and I've literally messed with different ones, and they all have their own thing. You can mess with all of them. You can have different speeds and mess with different lures, but they all have kind of something to work with, something that is specific for. And like I said, my combo, if you see me fishing, the majority of the time, 75% of the time, I'm always gonna have two: my spinning and my bait caster, my heavy line and my finesse line. So if anything, I'll add the new one that I got, the medium heavy moderate, which is gonna be for jerk baits, which I love jerk baits. That bite was so dope, but I wasn't able to bring it up. But I'm gonna count it because I saw it. It was dope. It was so cool. But Tank Crew, thank you guys so much. Thank you guys so much for all the love, for all the likes, for all the comments, for subscribing, all that good stuff, guys. Love you guys so much. Make sure to check out upperdeckfishing.com and that Bulldog 10 off. Tank Crew, remember, no dinks, all tanks, baby. For Tank Crew merch down below, Tank Crew, we out.